What you're looking at on your screen right now, assuming you can hear me over potential wind noise, let me see if I can turn that fan off, is the specifications page for my, I guess you'd call it a wireless bridge or a gateway machine, I don't really know. But I'm going to upgrade it today. At least, hopefully. This is the potential upgrade right here, which is an Intel DQ67 SWB3. Not that you'll be able to tell that there. With an i7 2600. I don't really need the i7 for what I'm doing. And having the Ivy bridge might actually be better, just because I think it's a cooler running chip. However, my needs have surpassed the 8 gigabytes of memory on that, and I can use that Ivy bridge board to upgrade other machines that are running even older than the Sandy bridge here. Now, I don't know if this is going to work, because I've had issues with these boards in the past, and the Ethernet not working under Windows. Now, that being said, my past board was pretty dilapidated, because it was also missing the CMOS battery connection back there. The holder was ripped right off of the board. So, in any event, I'm going to shut this down, move all this test jig out of the way, and shut that system down, and get it out of there so I can go ahead and upgrade it. Alright, here is the existing system. If you remember, this motherboard was pulled off the side of the road. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be removing this wireless card because it's of no use to me in here, because I'm just going to be using this. I thought it was actually USB 2.0, but unfortunately I guess it's not. Or, sorry, USB 3.0. Does this even have USB 3.0? Yeah, it does. Yeah, there's two things. Number one is this has got legacy I/O, where the other one does not. But I guess that's a small price to pay for an upgrade. I thought that this had 2 memory modules in it, but it looks like it's got 4. So upgrading this one would have meant a full swap of all of the memory modules. So it's probably a good thing that I'm doing this change anyway. Okay, there's the board. Which, funny enough, it's the same model board as what was originally in here. I think this is the case that I originally got with that other board. That other DQ67 SWB3 that I was talking about with the busted CMOS battery holder. But anyway, now I gotta plug in all these drives, and I had to unplug those in order to get this board in, which was a pain in the butt. I don't really like the fact that there's power connections there. That seems kind of dangerous. So I'm probably going to have to deal with these in some way. I guess that's one way to deal with them. But, should be ready to go to hook this up and get everything plugged in. Alright, there it is. I think everything's plugged in. I've added the extra Ethernet. That's for a dedicated link that I've got set up. And then this is a wireless card that will actually support the 5 GHz network band. It's only here as a trial. I've had some issues with it being unreliable with the 5 GHz network band, but I'll leave it in here because it'll provide better throughput, if it does work, than the little USB thing does. But I guess as a fallback, the little USB thing is there anyway. None of that matters if this thing doesn't actually do what I need it to do, so hopefully it will. Starting with the power on. I'm going into the BIOS setup utility, just to make sure that all the drives are seen and all the devices are there like they're supposed to be. So it still sees all the RAM. Looks like everything is okay. SATA drives, yes. Somewhere on this motherboard there are an extra 2, I guess they're the eSATA ports at the back. that I forgot this thing had. But yeah, there we go. So you can see all the drives are there and detected. That's all I care about. Let's let it boot into Windows, which will hopefully work. I'm going to put the cover on the machine as well, so operating the mouse isn't such a pain in the butt. And we'll commence driver installs, because no doubt that'll have to happen. Okay, here it is in its final configuration. Unfortunately, the 3Com card is not supported under 64-bit Windows, which I should have known. So I had to replace it with a gigabit card that I'd rather not have used, but oh well, it was what was handy. I can easily replace that anyway. And the wireless USB adapter is disabled. We'll see how that ends up turning out. Everything is shared properly. So I'm going to go put this back so I can have my internet back on my network. And then I guess we'll work on the next project. But you don't need to see anything else in this. So thank you for watching, and if you've got any comments, feel free to leave them down below.